I am addicted to cheap manga, and I am back with another 400 plus volume haul. Everything I think is under $4 a volume. All right, let's start digging through these boxes. All right, this is a box from Goodwill. It looks like I paid $26.34 for 10 volumes, so $2.63 each. All right, let's dig through this box. I think it's going to be some good stuff. First, we have To Your Eternity #1. I love the covers on these. Every cover I've seen so far looks awesome. I just got one recently at New York Comic Con. The interior artwork looks lovely. Like, I'm really looking forward to reading this, so I'm happy to get volume 1. Next, we have a fruit basket sticker collection. I hadn't seen this before, so it's got like a magnetic open, and it was like a little portfolio. I guess they put it out in 2008. That has a whole bunch of like little, not postcards because it feels like paper, but little cards. I don't know if these individually are stickers or not. I'm guessing they are if they're calling this a sticker album. Although in the back there's a bunch of sticker sheets. This is really neat. Paying less than $3 for something like this, that feels like a steal. I feel like that's something that would cost you like 10-15 bucks to pick up. I do like fruit baskets, so I thought that was really neat. Okay, then we got Don't Toy With Me, Miss Nagatoro, Volume 1. Looks like just a cute comedy, romance maybe. I like the artwork a lot. Okay, looking forward to checking that out. Okay. Oh, and then we have Volume 9 of the series. So it looks like I'm putting the series together a little bit. Is this... I don't know. It looks really, really cute inside. I like the way the artwork looks. We have, let's see, Fruit Baskets, Fan Book Cat. So it's some kind of like offshoot book with lots of information, I guess, just talking about the series. Okay, that's interesting. Kind of goes with the sticker album. We have a comedy here. I'm going to look at it. I don't know if we can look at it together. Okay, it's a comedy. There's some raw scenes, but there's no like explicit content. I don't know. It looks fun. Looks like a fun, goofy comedy. I don't know if it's a romance. It just seems silly. Wandering Rich, The Journey of Elena. That's a cute cover. Oh, the interior artwork's very strong. I like the interior artwork. Oh, that looks really cool. What volume is that? Volume 1? All right, I'll have to check that out. See if I want to hunt for more volumes. And then we have Skeleton Knight in Another World. So it looks like a isekai. Looks pretty fun inside. Ooh, like that's a creepy panel. Yeah, that looks cool. Then Worlds End Harem. So it looks like a harem story. Artwork looks pretty decent inside. Then one U.S. comic, Over the Garden Wall, which I think they turned into a TV series at some point. That looks cute. Okay, that felt like a pretty decent lot for 26 bucks. This is a pretty dope package from Infinite Collectibles, and I bought it from my friend Omar on Whatnot, and I'm really excited to show you what's in here. Okay, out of the package, the first thing I got was this cool art print of Fern, signed by Jill Harris, the English voice of Fern in the Freyrin anime. That's like super, super cool. I love Freyrin. I want to collect as much cool stuff from the anime that I can get. And then the second thing was a second art print signed by Jill Harris. I thought those were really neat. Cost me, I think, $45 each. It might have been a little bit higher than normal because I was like outbidding the person basically to get it. I think Omar has the voice actress for Freyrin at his shop this week or in the next couple of weeks as well. I'll probably have to try to find some more art prints, but these are really cool. Really happy with these. All right, this is a Goodwill box. I paid $46.42 for 19 volumes of manga. So that's $2.44 a volume. All right, let's dig into this box. Oh, it's going to be a lot of really cool stuff. I mean, it's always cool stuff, but it's always exciting to get into these things. Okay, let's go through this box. Okay, since I've been buying so many of these lots, this is bound to happen, but I'm pretty sure I have this volume already. The thing is, I'm buying so cheap, and I do have a physical store, so I'm able to sell off, you know, the ones that I don't need or that I have already and get at least my money back. In most cases, actually make a little profit. So I don't mind duplicates. Toilet Bound, Hanako-kun. Another one, I think I have that. Spy Family Volume 8. I'm not 100% sure if I have that. I know I have a bunch of volumes. Not sure I've completed the set yet. Mob Psycho 100 Volume 2, which artwork looks pretty dope in this. I know I have a few volumes. I'm not sure if I have that volume yet, though. Chainsaw Man Volume 4. Chainsaw Man is a set I want to put together, but it's also one that's in a lot of lots. You know, the popular stuff like Chainsaw Man, Spy Family, I'm not worrying about putting the set together. I know the set's just going to be put together as I buy these cheap lots. Hunter x Hunter Volume 1. I don't think I had this volume yet, so I have to get another, you know, classic. Chainsaw Man Volume 5. I know I have a bunch of Chainsaw Man. I just don't know if I have the end of the run or the beginning of the run. After the video, I usually log all these into Excel files just to see what I have and pull duplicates. Black Butler Volume 7. I think I have like 1 through 9, then missing a couple, then like 13 plus. So I don't, you know, I kind of think I have that one. Toilet Bound Hanako-kun Volume 4. That one I might need. I know I have a few of them, but again, that's a set that's just going to kind of put itself together. Volume 3, especially if I keep looking for these cheap lots, just to find specific books. And Volume 5, I like the coloring on that cover. Okay, the covers look really cool. And interiors, these look pretty cool too. Like, I'm looking forward to checking that out. Okay, a few more of the smaller volumes. We have Volume 6. So it looks like I'm going to have the first 6 of these, I think. So if I didn't have any yet, now I have them. Or if I didn't have any of the beginning of the run. Volume 7. Yeah, I have a feeling I needed a few of these, and I'm just filling it in. And Chainsaw Man Volume 3. So again, filling in that run. Tokyo Revengers. This one looks in pretty like new condition. Like a lot of times when I buy these lots, I'm going to assume they have a little bit of wear, but this one actually looks really nice. I think I have this one already. I believe I bought it when I bought that overstock for a shop that closed down a few months ago. And Volume 1 and 2, which I think I have as well. This one's a little bit more yellowed. So yeah, this one looks slightly more used. This one looks pretty minty though. Very cool though. Like, what is the cover prices on these? $23. So I could probably get $12 out of them. Actually, sell the 2 and pay for like half the lot. Okay, next we have the Demon Girl Next Door. Looks like just like a cute, fun comic. It is one of these, you know, just square after square kind of manga, which I'm not as fan of, just the layout, because I feel like the panels don't do anything to help run the story. I love the cover though. The cover looks really nice. Okay, but now a lot of duplicates, a lot of things I might have already. All right, let's go through the last 2 volumes, which is the main reason why I bought this lot, and that is JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 1, Number 2. Part 1, Number 2. So confused. There's all these different parts, but it's another one of these really cool hardcover JoJo's. I'm trying to collect all of them. And, you know, I've been paying... I love the artwork. The artwork always gets me every time. It just looks very striking. But, you know, $20 cover price. So I've been trying to pay about 10. So if I paid, you know, 40 for this lot, this pays for a quarter of the lot. You know, if I sell off, like, both of these, basically I paid 10 each for that one. And we have JoJo's Phantom Blood Part 1. Book 1. So that one, like if I basically sell off the 2 Revengers and paid $10 each for these, everything else is for free, which is pretty awesome. I'm really happy to pick up a couple more of these. I got to figure out what I have now. I probably have about 10 of them, and I know I'm going to start duplicating. I've been trying not to, but like if I see a lot and it's $2 or $3 a book and I see a couple of these in the lot, I'm like, I'm getting that lot. So actually really happy to pick those up. All right, that feels like a pretty awesome lot of manga to pick up for the price. It's really, really fun to see a couple of the ones you're really looking for in a lot like this, and just seeing a lot of good quality manga overall. All right, this is another box from Goodwill. It was $87.10 for 27 volumes of manga, so $3.22 each. And, oh, it's the Claymore box set. All right, let's get that out and take a look at it. Okay, so this was the complete Claymore box set, which looks really, really cool. It's in this beautiful box with the nice artwork. Like the box itself would look nice just putting it on top of a shelf. And then inside, it's Velcro sealed. Inside, there's all 27 volumes. How cool is that? All right, let's look at all the different volumes. I'm really happy to get this because on eBay, I think they go for like between 120 and 150. So $87 was a steal on that. Not quite 50% off, but maybe like 30 to 40% below market value. Thrilled to pick it up. Okay, let's look at the individual volumes. Okay, you got volume 1. Beautiful cover. Awesome artwork inside. Just a really, really cool looking series. So happy to get that. And then volume 2. Again, just cool cover. Cool interior. I'm actually really looking forward to reading this whole thing. And volume 3, another cool cover. Yeah, I guess we don't have to look at every interior, but still, just a good quality looking manga. All right. Volume 4. Volume 5. Volume 6. It is really fun to get a whole box set all at once, so you get the whole thing. Volume 7. Volume 8. Take one more peek inside. Yep, still. Oh, man. It looks really, really, really dope. I like the way it looks a lot. All right, looking forward to going through that for sure. And these all look barely touched. Like, I don't even know if whoever owned the box set actually read them. They look minty, like brand new. Volume 10. It's a cool snow scene. Each one I'm flipping through, if I open up, it just looks gorgeous. Really, really looking forward to it. Number 12. Or, I mean, 11. This is number 12. I was looking at one, well, showing you a different one. Number 13. Number 14. Awesome rain cover. I'm a sucker for rain covers and rain interior too. Just rain in general. I like it portrayed in comics. One of my favorite looks. And I like that it's it's a sword and sorcery type story, but with a female lead. I think that's pretty cool, actually. I like female lead stuff. Number 15. Number 16. Number 17. Number 18. That looks creepy. Looks awesome. She's just fighting monsters and like awesome stuff. And it's fun just to go through the whole box set and look at all these different covers. 19, 20, 21. That cover's cool. 22. Man, all these monsters and demons are creepy. 23, I really like the coloring on this one. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. 24. 25. 26. And 27. So I have the full set now. You can read it and know it's complete. Happy to get all those. And then the box set also comes with a little illustration book, I think. Oh, yeah, this is cool. So just a whole bunch of illustrations. Okay, very neat. Very, very neat. And yeah, it's really cool to get the whole set all at once. I have a whole shelf of Claymore now. In case you're curious, this is what the box looks like with all the volumes removed. Very, very, very neat. Also, not gonna lie, I kind of like seeing the box set tall like this, where it's in 2 layers above each other, instead of making it extra long. That is really cool. Another box from Goodwill. I paid $94.83 for 39 volumes of manga. That's $2.43 each. And this is what it looks like in the box. Some nice stuff. All right, let's dig in. Okay, we have, what volume is that? Volume 4, 5, 6 of Neon Genesis Evangelion. This is one of those like triple, slightly bigger ones. What's the cover price on this? $20. So yeah, paying $2.43 for something like that. That's amazing. I really want to get all of those. We got Record Ragnarok Volume 1. I don't think I have this already. It looks great inside. Cover price $13, so $2. Like, yeah, great deals like that. I can't help it. Is there any? I don't know if yeah, I was just wondering if the front has any of the color work, which I absolutely love. Oh, these are gorgeous. Beautiful. Really fun mecha series. Okay, and then we got Maximum Ride Book 6, which is front to back. So I don't know if that's a... it is Yen Press. I just wonder, is it James Patterson, like the guy who does all the, action novels and whatnot? That I'm not sure about. But anyway, still happy to get it. And then we have Maximum Ride number 7, which I think this lot ended up having a whole run of these. So I'll be filling in that run. Maximum Ride Volume 5. Pretty fun cover. I like that. I like the back cover too. Those are cool. Oh, Vinland Saga Book 2 hardcover. Getting that for $243. That's amazing. I want to put this whole run in this glossy. They have like the bigger versions now, but I want this set first. I'll get the bigger ones later. I like having multiple runs when I can. But I want to read this full series. I want to read it in this size. So beautiful. All right, thrilled to get that. I think that was a score in that lot. Okay, we got Maximum Ride Volume 3. So like I said, I'll probably end up getting most of that run. Okay, we have a, what's that? Love Sickness from Junji Ito. That is cool. I want to finish getting all the Junji Ito stuff. So I'm actually thrilled to pick this up in a lot like this. I love the creepy, cool artwork of his. And what's the cover on this? 22. So like even 50% is $11. So $2 feels like $2.43. Is that what it was? $2.43. Yeah, $2.43 feels like a steal on that. Honestly, every book like this, Vinland Saga, that's in a lot like this means you get that for 50% off cover price, and then you get 3 regular size manga for free, basically. Okay, we have Solo Leveling Book 6. I didn't realize this Solo Leveling in full color. That I don't think I've had any volumes that. I do want to collect them all though. We have Ikigami: The Ultimate Limit. That looks interesting. Some kind of like crime drama. Art looks pretty decent inside. Yeah, that looks cool. Oh, this lot is a really, really decent lot. Oh, this is cool. It's a Death Note novel. Like, I don't really collect novels, but Death Note, I'll definitely add that to the collection. Even if I don't read it, just have it as an object. It looks amazing. Maximum Ride Book 1, so I can start from the beginning. Is that a series worth reading? I'm sure it is, but if one of you guys read it and you love it, let me know. And then Maximum Ride Book 2. So it looks like I'm putting the whole run together. I'm really not sure what it's about. It looks interesting. So it's an angel that heads to New York City to figure out their true identity. Okay, I don't know. Sounds interesting. I might have to start reading volume 1. A lot of these manga I'm picking up I haven't read yet, or I don't know anything about. I should just start reading a bunch of the number 1s and see if there's anything that catches my attention. Then I can read through the whole sets if I like the first one. Maximum Ride number 4. That's a cute cover. Another Neon Genesis Evangelion. What volume is this? The 789. That feels like a steal in a lot like this. It's just, nice big, better issue of it. $20 cover price. Thrilled to pick up a couple of those in the slot. Oh, and then the volume 1, 2, 3, so I can actually start reading it. Oh, is the color in the middle? This one has a middle color. Oh yeah, these are gorgeous. Beautiful. Okay, thrilled to get those. 3 volumes from the set in this lot. It's amazing. Okay, now it's the smaller size ones. We have Slam Dunk Volume 1. I can start reading that. I've actually been wanting to collect more sports manga. Slam Dunk, is a series everyone loves, so I want to get that. Thrilled to pick that up for less than $3. Bleach Volume 10. This, these more popular series, as I was saying, I'm just slowly collecting them. The more lots like this I buy, if I'm hunting lots that have good stuff like this, that's kind of more expensive, and I end up with a lot of this stuff, this set will just put itself together, basically. We got the Devil's Line 3. Not sure if that's like a manhwa, maybe? Doesn't say on the back, but kind of has a manhwa feel to it. Okay, next we have Tokyo Ghoul Void. Is that a novel? I feel like that's a novel. I don't know. I'm not really looking for the novels. Oh, this is really cool because I want to finish playing this set together. I only have a few volumes and they're kind of hard to get, but it's the Gantz Omnibus 3. I think I have 2 other. I have volume 1 I bought like, I want to say like 20 years ago. It feels like. When did these come out? I don't think it's 20 years, but it might have been the regular volume 1 and not the Omnibus, now that I think about it. I just remember reading it and loving it, and then I just never went out of my way to get more of them. I think I got it when it first came out. Yeah. Oh, wait. This version is 2019. Yeah, so I'm not talking about 2009. I'm talking about the individual volumes. I do have 1 or 2 of the omnibuses, though. I've picked up in lots like this, so I'm actually really happy to pick up another one. Again, that feels like a score. If I buy lots, stuff like that in the lot, the more like that, and then if the lot just kind of fills in with stuff like that, or stuff like Slam Dunk, I'll just end up getting those other series just fill themselves in, basically. One Piece Volume 2. It's kind of cool, like foil, but it looks like the foil's been damaged. But that's cool. I would like to put the full set of One Piece together, but that's, a little bit overwhelming. Either way, like, if I could slowly put it together in lots like this. Oh, we got a dog-eared page. There we go. I can fix it. I know I'll put the set together. I'm patient like that. I'm looking for the deal more than any specific book. If there's a specific book I want, I end up buying it on Amazon using Amazon credit. Other than that, I'm just looking for the best deal on everything. Jujutsu Kaisen Volume 11. That's another set I know is just going to put itself together. Jujutsu Kaisen Volume 4. This one is still sealed, so that's cool. Minty new issue. Jujutsu Kaisen Volume 17. Like, I'm sure I have a few of these already, but it's just the set's putting itself together, basically. Many are called. Not sure what that is. Looks interesting. Oh, the art looks pretty cool. Not a ton of dialogue, so this looks like it would be an easy read. Interesting. Pokemon Sword and Shield. Okay, that's cool. I'm a little too old for Pokemon, as in when it got popular, I was in my 20s, so I didn't grow up with it like a lot of you guys have. I still have connection to it, though. I still like it. And my son loves Pokemon. Or he's had his Pokemon phases where he played all the, Switch games and whatnot. One Punch Man, number 20. I do want to put this whole series together because I love One Punch Man. Okay, that is awesome. Happy to get that. Attack on Titan Volume 1. Pretty sure I have that. I probably have that in multiple different versions of it. We got I Am Hero. Is that upside down? I Am Hero. Oh, no. Okay. This is weird. It's Panini, too. Oh, Mexican. So is it in Spanish? Oh, yeah. It's like a Spanish manga. It looks really cool, though. I don't know what that is. I'll have to research it a bit. And then we have another Devil's Line, Volume 10. Again, it kind of has that manhwa feel to it, but I don't know. Don't know if it's Korean or not. We have FLCL Volume 2. I remember watching the anime and liking the monitor head guy, and then when Saga came out, I'm like, oh, that reminds me of the guy from FLCL. That's cool. It's Fooly Cooley, correct? Is the full name? I forget. Chainsaw Man 14. This we saw some in another lot. I know this lot's just going to put itself together, basically. Chainsaw Man 12. I mean, I haven't watched the anime yet. I've been dying to kind of watch it, though. It's been on my list to watch. I love the look back anime that they did from the same creator. So I'm actually looking forward to checking all these out. And then Chainsaw Man 13. This set's definitely just putting itself together. Jujutsu Kaisen number 19. That's what I like. I like buying lots like this that I can buy, that had, like 5 or 6 really good, I'd pay $10 for it kind of books. And then just fill it in with all these other really cool series that, like Death Note, my son has the hardcover box set, so I don't really need the singles, but I kind of want the singles. So I'm going to also collect those as well. Okay, next we have Soul Eater, book 1. Really cute cover. It's a little bit dirty, needs a little bit of cleaning, but I think that'll clean up pretty easily. I have the hardcover of that, so I do like getting multiple versions, but to read it, I don't need it. And finally, Naruto number 3. Again, this set is going to put itself together. I have the thick 1, 2, 3 issue, so this is just redundant, but as a collector, I like getting all the versions I can get. All right, that lot with so many beautiful books was amazing. Some really, like the Gantz and the hardcover books, some really good stuff in that lot, especially for the price. Another Goodwill purchase. I paid $54.44 for 23 volumes, so that's $2.37 each. Which, yeah, it's probably a steal of a deal. All right, let's dig through this box. Okay, we have the case study of Vanitas, Volume 1. That cover is lovely. I love it, just the watercolor look of it. Interior looks pretty nice. Okay, that looks nice. Not sure, what does it say? What kind of older teen LV? Not 100% sure the genre, but it looks cool. We have Nisekoi False Love Volume 1. Looks cute, like some kind of love triangle or something, I'm guessing. We have My Hero Academia School Briefs Volume 1. Oh, it's just a novel. Probably end up keeping that though, just because I love My Hero. Okay, we got a Clockwork Planet. Really cute cover, but it's a light novel. I end up with so many light novels in these lots. Not really what I'm looking for. Let's see. Sayuki Volume 1. Looks like some kind of samurai crime something going on. Not 100% sure. He's got a gun, but he looks like a samurai. I don't know. Looks interesting. We have Defeating Dungeons with a Skill Board, Volume 1. That looks cute. We have a Japanese language Hunter x Hunter book. I do like getting the Japanese language books. They look cool. I like adding interesting things like that to my collection. Komi Can't Communicate Volume 1, which I have already, although I do really like Komi, so I keep all the first prints when I find them. Is this a first print? This is a fourth printing. Okay. Not first printing, but still a lower printing. Time Guardian Volume 1. This looks a little bit older. I don't know. It looks interesting. Is this some kind of time travel story or something? I'll have to look into it more. Dance in the Vampire Bund Volume 4. Oh, I like the way that girl, is she a vampire girl? Oh, the artwork's kind of interesting looking in this. I actually like the way the characters are drawn. They're kind of like a creepy, cute looking style. Oh yeah, that looks very interesting. I'll have to try to track down the first 3 volumes so I can check it out. Die Dark Volume 3. I might have this one already. Super great, like horror art inside though. Okay, that is really neat. When I buy lots like that, I don't mind getting duplicates of things like that because that's easy to sell for me. Naruto 23, but a X-Library copy, so I'll probably want to replace that if I don't have that one yet. I don't mind a little bit of wear on my books, although this one's kind of a little bit too worn too, but I definitely don't like library copies. Yes, that one's also kind of beat up, but again, probably easy to replace. Sword Art Online Progressive. Is that a light novel? Nope, it's a comic. There's no volume on it though. I don't see. So I don't know if that's like a one shot or what it is, but that's cool looking. La Esperanza Yao Manga Volume 2. Let's see, Volume 1. So a couple from that series. And Volume 4. So I guess I'm putting a set of these together. Descendants of Darkness Volume 5. Okay, that looks interesting. Dark Metro Volume 2. Looks like some kind of horror or something. Okay, that looks interesting. Haikyuu Volume 2. I would like to set this together. So many people say how much they love it. This is an X-Library, though. It's kind of beat up, so I'll have to find a better copy. Dragon Ball Super Volume 19. That's a set that should put itself together as well. Jujutsu Kaisen Volume 1. Putting that set together easily in these lots. And a Shonen Jump preview book or something. Flip book or something. All right, that lot was way more random. Nothing like I was going on my way to get. But at $2.37 a book, I'm still very happy with it. And it lets me kind of explore some titles maybe I don't know or not familiar with. As well as fill in a few of those, like, they'll just fill in because they're in every lot kind of series, like Jujutsu Kaisen. Okay, on to the next. Okay, we have another Goodwill package. This one is packed. I paid $108.95 for 44 volumes of manga, which is $2.48 each. And, this one is actually a pretty fun lot. Okay, let's dig through this box. Okay, we have Exaholic Volume 9. I've been wanting to collect a lot more Clamp stuff. So I'm actually really thrilled to pick this up, especially for that price. I feel like that's a really good price on this. Okay, that is awesome. We have the Demon Print of Momochi House, Volume 4. Looks pretty inside. We have the Heroic Legend of Arslan, Volume 2. That looks interesting. Maybe it doesn't catch my eye as much inside, but still looks kind of cool. We have Exaholic Volume 4. Really happy to see a few volumes of this. I do really like the clamp art too. It's kind of simple, but kind of beautiful. Okay, that's awesome. Exaholic Volume 8. So I'm putting together a bit of a run on those. Spice and Wolf Volume 7. I think I only have 2 volumes of the series, so I'm happy to pick that up actually. Spice and Wolf Volume 9, which is a $13 cover price. So, $2 to $3 each on those is great. Black Butler 27. So I have a bunch of Black Butler, but I don't think I have anything that high. So I'm actually really happy to get that. I think the higher numbers are probably a little bit harder to get. So thrilled to get that. Fushigi Yugi Volume 16. Actually happy to get that too. We're getting a lot of classics in this lot, which is great. Oh, I hate when they put a security tag in the book. It's gotta be it's like stuck on that page. I don't want to damage that page, so I need to use a little heat or something. People stealing in the world ruin it for all of us. We have to have these tags in the middle of the book. Fushigi Yugi Volume 13. Actually really happy to see a couple volumes of this. It's another one I would like to put together, so I'm working on it. I Am Here Volume 1. Big thicker issue. Art looks pretty decent inside. I don't know. It's a slice of life school book, I guess. We have Black Rose Alice. Is that Volume 6? Not familiar with this one. Looks pretty okay inside, though. So a Shojo book. Very interesting. I want to read a lot more Shojo. I kind of just like the genre. The Irregular at Magic High School. Volume 7. This one reads right to left. Oh, it's just a book. Okay, not too excited by the light novels. Hopefully there's not too many light novels in here because we have Amalgam. Yeah, another light novel. Love the cover. I'm reading the the manga based on that. I don't know if there is. I'm just saying. I saw a manga with that cover. I want to read it. Hitalia Access Powers Volume 1. This is one of those boxy styles. Not really a fan of that kind of layout, but the art looks kind of interesting and intriguing. We have Asal World, another light novel. Again, like I want to read the manga. Okay, let's get back to some of the smaller size. So we have Spice and Wolf 10. Really happy to get that. That's awesome. And Spice and Wolf number 12. Yeah, these $13. So I would have paid like $6.50, 50% off. So $2.48 is a fantastic price. The Earl and the Fairy. I do love fairies. Is there a fairy in here or like traditional with wings fairy? Maybe not. That looks interesting though. Spell of Desire. Really like the artwork, like the fancy lace on her outfit and stuff. That looks cool. Yeah, this has a very traditional shoujo feel to it. Very cool. I like just detailed, lacy, lots of just like overlapping the edges of the panels, and just like, for me, just when it's drawn like this, it feels more of the emotions, I think. Okay, very cool. The Dragon's Knight Beloved. That looks interesting. Oh, that was volume 2, so this is volume 1 of that series. Sweet. The first 2, so if I read the first one, I love it, I can read the second one. Yona of the Dawn, Volume 2. This is another series I would like to put together. I have a few of them, but it's in good shape too. Getting a few of these in the lot is great. And Yona of the Dawn number 4. I don't know if I have number 1 yet, though. Okay, happy to get that. And Spice and Wolf, Volume 6. Actually really happy to get a bunch of those. Black Rose Alice, Volume 5. Looks pretty cool. Like the back cover. Like the front cover, actually. The Earl and the Fairy, Volume 4. That's a beautiful cover. The Earl and the Fairy, Volume 3. I like the covers. I'm intrigued. I want to know what kind of fairy it is. I don't see wings. I don't see a traditional fairy, but curious how the story goes. Karkano, Volume 19. I think I have a couple volumes. So another one, Dad to the Run. So this is turning out to be just a really nice shoujo lot. Spice and Wolf, Volume 5. Do you like the artwork in this? Yeah, it's beautiful. Karkano 18. Actually happy to see some of these higher numbers fill in the run a bunch. Karkano number 20. Definitely fill in the run a bunch. And number 21. Spell of Desire number 1. That's a very lovely cover. Yeah, that looks really interesting to me. And Spell of Desire Volume 2. So actually getting a little bit of a run on these. And Volume 3, which $10 cover price. So what is that, 75% off? I love getting lots like this for a good price. And then Volume 5. These covers are very beautiful. I really like those. Okay, and then we have Toradoras Volume 1. $12 cover price. Oh, interior looks pretty good. Okay, interesting. Dragon's Knight Volume 3. So having a run of those put together. Another SL World. I guess it's another light novel. I'm going to end up with so many light novels. I don't know how sellable they are. Oh, and then Anna Green Gables, one of these manga classics where they print the old school classic novels and stuff. Oh, that's cool. I'm going to see if my wife wants to read that. She loves Anna Green Gables. Apparently, I think in Japan it was super popular in the 70s as well. Oh, and this is super cool. So the main reason why I bought this lot was that they had Bride Story, which I think just looks so beautiful. Just the cover art and the interior art, like the gloss. Back cover looks beautiful. The interior is just gorgeous on this thing. Yeah, I'm thrilled to get that. What is that? That's I'm not sure the cover price. $17. So even 50% off, I would get it for like what is it, $8.50? So yeah, great price on that. I'm thrilled to get that, actually. That's one I really, really wanted. And then Bride Story Volume 3. So again, just beautiful cover. Beautiful artwork. Like, I don't want to look through every single page, but I want to read this because I just feel like it's absolutely beautiful. Just all the costuming detail and whatnot. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And then Bride Story Volume 2. So I got the first 3. I can read those. I actually might read those sooner than later. Put those on top of my to-be-read list. Yeah, this artwork just looks gorgeous. I don't know. So beautiful to me. I saw it once at Barnes & Noble like a year or two ago, and I've been wanting to buy it since. So I'm actually thrilled to pick those up. But this lot also had some art books, which makes it even better because these aren't, as easy to find cheap. I think that's Oshinoko, I believe. It looks like the character. Glare, Sparkle. Oh, this is really lovely. I don't know if I need to go through some of these art books like this a lot more thorough, but this just looks really beautiful. Like I'm for $2.48, I'm thrilled to get that. Then we have one more art book. We have Yasuki Kozaki illustrations. Don't know if this is yeah, we can look at that. That's beautiful. Oh, some really beautiful artwork in here. Oh wow, I love books like this. Like I feel like you can get so much joy. I mean, you guys know I buy a lot of stuff. I don't read it as much as I just enjoy having it because I just don't have enough time. But getting a good art book like this, I feel like you can flip through the whole thing and you don't need to spend a ton of time reading it, and you can just enjoy the artwork and then revisit it every once in a while in a quick 10-20 minutes. These are beautiful illustrations though. So cool. I'm not familiar with the artist, so I don't know if they've done a bunch of manga and stuff. But I'm sure someone knows. That page is beautiful. I'm sure someone knows who this is. Either way, $2.48 feels like a steal on a book like this. Gorgeous. All right, really happy with that lot. All right, that lot was really cool. Lots of good value, lots of good titles for the price. I'm really happy with that. I would love to buy a lot like this every day. Our next box from Goodwill was $32.78 for 36 volumes of manga, so that's 91 cents each. Wow, this is a cheap box. All right, let's see. Oh, there's some cool stuff in here and some international stuff. Okay, let's dig through this box. All right, since this box is cheap, I'm assuming there's a lot of Japanese language volumes in here, which I'm not sure what that is, but it looks interesting. And this is a different series. Yeah, I'll have to research to figure out what these are. One slightly older one. It looks interesting. That's cool. But let's see if we can find anything that's actually in English. Okay, this is cool. We have Inuyasha, A Feudal Fairy Tale, Volume 4. Okay, so that's actually exciting. For 91 cents a book, if there's more stuff like this in there, I'll be very happy. We have Wish 2, a Clamp book sealed in Japanese, but that's still cool because it's Clamp. We got One Piece volume, not sure the volume, but Japanese language copy of One Piece. That's actually really, really neat. Even though I can't read it, I think that's cool. More Rumiko Takahashi stuff, Mermaid's Gaze. I guess it's a standalone story. Okay, 91 cents. That is awesome, actually. Ruri Dragon? Not sure, but I really like the cover. I think the cover looks... Oh, the interior looks pretty cool, too. Okay, that's cool. I do like collecting the Japanese language stuff when I can get it super cheap. 91 cents each is perfect. Not sure what series that is, but... Oh, I like the back cover. It looks pretty cool. But yeah, I'll buy a lot like this if it's super cheap like this, even though it's kind of just like oddball stuff. Even if it's stuff that people aren't normally looking for, or a lot of kind of oddball Japanese language stuff. This is even mine. It's like a book with illustrations. The cover looks really cool though. But honestly, at 91 cents, I don't mind a lot like this, especially if there's a few things I actually do want. Another Japanese language. This one looked kind of graphic inside, so I'm not going to show it. Okay, we got Amazing Akaku Volume 9. This one feels like it's like water damage, though. Sadly, that kind of sucks. Because that would have been cool to add to the collection. Another Japanese language. This one looks kind of cool. That one looks very interesting. The last final collection. This one has notes. More Japanese language stuff. This one, I kind of like the way the cover looks. The series looks sort of familiar. Someone will tell me what that is. Drunk Beat. Or Dunk Beat. That looks interesting. So yeah, I'm getting a lot of Japanese language stuff to add to the collection. Blue Exorcist Volume 2. Pretty sure I have that one already. Some kind of like a rom-com. Not sure what series that is, and I think it's missing its dust jacket. Art looks pretty awesome, though. Looks neat. I have a lot of stuff to research. Hunter x Hunter, another copy of Volume 1. I'm going to have a couple copies of that. More of that series, whichever series that is. And one more from that series. I mean, I don't mind. I like collecting foreign books. And under $1 each is exactly what I want to pay. Another one from this series. So yeah, I would buy international manga all day long at $1. Even if it's a little bit boring or if it's like really cool looking. I don't mind either way. Just getting lots of it for a cheap price makes me happy. The cover looks cool on this. Yellow stringer. This looks kind of interesting. It's left or right, so I don't know if it's a manhwa or they just flipped it. Or a US manga. Hunter x Hunter maybe, but sealed. So what it looks like the character. I think that's what that is. That's cool. See, something like that's really cool to get for $1. Battle Angel Alita, Killing Angel. I think that's the original series. Not 100% sure on that, but for 91 cents, that is really cool, actually. I think that's another Hunter x Hunter in Japanese language. That's actually kind of neat. Hunter a Go-Go, so another one. Yeah, that is really, really, really neat. I'm glad I got some cool, more mainstream ones like that. So this is more of just like a exploration lot. That art's actually kind of nice. Oh, that's kind of cool. I like, sometimes it's fun just to buy lots like this just to kind of explore and learn a little bit and find new things that I'm not familiar with. I love the cover. It looks like it's art related of some sort. I like art related manga. I don't see too much art inside though, so I'm not sure what's going on with that, but it looks interesting. Fake one? Okay. Maybe a VL or something. Not sure. Okay, 1 million yen or something like that. It looks interesting. Not sure what that is, or it looks familiar, like I something, I think, in the US. I forget. And then one more. All right, so not too much English language stuff, but just a really, really fun lot for the price. A lot like this is kind of interesting to me. $30 was cheap. So there's like 2 Rumiko Takahashi volumes that I would have paid $5 in a heartbeat. The Hunter x Hunter international stuff, maybe $5 a piece on those. So let's say I paid $15, $25, and maybe the clamp book $30. I would have bought those at $5, so everything else is kind of free, if that makes sense. And I'm happy with that. It's just a lot of mostly Japanese language volumes that I can explore and learn about and just expand my knowledge on manga in general. So I'm actually really happy with that lot. All right, this box from Goodwill was 2 lots. I paid $53.63 total for 20 volumes of manga, which is $2.68. Again, it sounds like a bargain. And, I see some cool and popular stuff. Okay, let's dig in there. Okay, we have The Way of the House Husband, Volume 1, which is $13 cover price. So $2 to $3 for that is amazing. Actually, really happy with that. Noragami Volume 2. That cover is gorgeous. Love the cover. Interior looks pretty awesome. Actually happy to get that. Parasite Volume 7. I do want to put this set together. Or it's one that I think I'll work on more. Love the artwork. $11 cover price. So that's pretty awesome. Shonen Note Volume 1. It's a music-related manga. I do like music-related stuff. Rent-A-Girlfriend Volume 5. I think I have that one already. But again, I don't mind duplicates because I'm going cheap and I can always sell them. Okay, Rent-A-Girlfriend Volume 1. That one I have as well. It's pretty fun. I enjoyed it. I read the first couple volumes. I enjoyed them. They're kind of goofy, but fun. Beast Complex Volume 1. Kind of cartoony, but fun looking. Chainsaw Man Volume 5. So, as I'm saying, that's one of those series that's just going to build itself because they're going to show up in most of these lots. Noragami Volume 5. This cover is lovely too. Wow, these the covers on this series are really, really nice. I want to see how many volumes there are and try to get the rest. Haiku Volume 2. So that's another series that's going to kind of build itself, I think. And I do want to put it together because it's so highly rated. Euro Manga Sensei Volume 1. I don't know if that's like an adult title. I don't see a rating. Gonna take a quick look inside. Yeah, I don't see anything naughty, so I'm not sure what that is. Comic Can't Community Volume 1. I get these so often. And random lots. I do check if it's a Volume 1, I will keep it just because I like it. It's a... oh, first printing. Okay, cool. Yeah, all the first printings I want to hold on to because I think those will become collectible over time. Perfect World Volume 1. I think I have this one already. So this lot's turning into a lot of stuff I have. But lots of cool stuff too. Don't Toy With Me, Miss Nagatoro Volume 2. So I think that gives me 3 or 4 of them so far in the run. This cover is gorgeous. Phantom Tales of the Night Volume 1. I love the use of, the spot color, or the just 3 different colors. That's beautiful. The interior is nice. Okay, that page looks nice. Yeah, this looks nice. Okay, I'm looking forward to playing with that and checking that out. Negama Volume 1. I think I have that one. I'm not 100% sure on that. Don't Toy With Me, Miss Nagatoro Volume 1. Putting that run together. Osamu Teacher Volume 1. Not familiar with it, but looks interesting. And Aeon Volume 1, which looks pretty cool. Okay, only count 19, so I'm not sure why I wrote 20. Maybe I misplaced one. But I'm pretty happy with that lot. There's a lot of really, really cool stuff. Really happy to get, the Parasite. The Way of the House Husband looks cool. This one looks really cool. I got to see what the other volumes look like and maybe track a few more down. These both are beautiful. Really happy. It's so cool to see them all lined up like that. All right, another box from Goodwill. It was 23 volumes of manga for $57.76, so $2.51 each. Man, I was getting a lot of good deals in the last month or two. And, it looks like a fun mix of stuff. All right, let's dig through this box. Okay, we have Venus versus Veru. I really like the cover. That cover is beautiful. I like the coloring. Interior looks pretty cool. Okay, looking forward to finding more volumes of that. I kind of like buying these lots and I just learn new stuff and kind of able to look through it and enjoy it. Radiant Volume 2. Looks kind of interesting. Naruto Volume 2, which I probably have already. That's a set that's going to put itself together. Radiant Volume 1. Okay, so I got a couple of those. Okay, that's cool. Nice putting the set together. We got Oran High School Host Club, so Shojo Classic. I am looking forward to reading a lot more Shojo, so I'm kind of trying to find lots with cool Shojo manga in it. We got Volume 1, so I got the first 2. I could read those. Radiant Volume 3. I like that cover. That's actually a really nice cover. I don't know if it's any good, but I'm kind of curious about it. Attack on Titan Volume 1. I already have a full set. But it's also Attack on Titan, so I'm sure I could find a buyer for it eventually. Amazing Agent Luna. That sounds interesting. Oh, it looks alright. My Hero Academia Volume 6, which I have a full set, so that's also another duplicate. My Hero Academia Vigilantes number 1. I think I have that. Another one of these Venus versus Veru. I don't know if I like that cover as much, but still interesting. And the interior artwork is intriguing me. I'm actually kind of looking forward to going through those. And then Volume 4. That cover's cute. Kind of the interior artwork's kind of intriguing me. I don't know. I guess it's just like a versus evil kind of story. Oh, and Volume 3. Okay, so I think I got 1 through 4, which is really cool. I like the coloring on this as well. Just a fan of like purples. Like this kind of shades here. I really like that. Okay. Oh, and number 8. Okay, so I have 1 through 4 and 8. So I'll have to track down a few more. That's cool though. I like buying a lot like this and just kind of getting a new series that I don't know about that looks interesting. Naruto number 3. I might have that one, or I have the 1 through 3 Omnibus Collected Edition. Demon Slayer Volume 2, which I probably have already. If not, I'm putting the set together just automatically without trying. And Volume 1, same thing. Any of these popular series, you just end up getting them when you buy cheap lots because just everyone has them. and Volume 1, which I'll probably end up keeping both versions and then selling any duplicates. But I do like collecting different not different printings, but different versions, different sizes. I don't know if there's a printing on these to start looking out for. 34th printing, yeah. First printing is probably going to become collectible, though. Like, if I found a first printing, I would keep that. On top of just whatever regular one. And then the My Hero starter pack, it's sealed. I'm just going to keep it sealed and have, because it's the volume 1 of the 4 different series, I'm just going to keep it as an object by itself. And then I'll just have them individually. I like My Hero, so I like collecting all the different things. Okay, that ended up being a pretty fun little shelf of books. I'm happy to pick up that series. I'm actually missing 2, so there's 1, 3, 4, 7, 8. I'll have to find the others. Some of the stuff I probably have already or will get easily. And Thorn High School is really fun to pick up. Okay, really happy with that lot. Okay, another box from Goodwill. It was $60.78 for 28 volumes of manga. That's $2.17 each. That feels cheap. Let's see what we got. It looks like some more Shojo and a few other things. Okay, interesting. Let's dig through this box. Okay, we got Sweat and Soap Volume 1. I heard that's a pretty cute romance book. I think that was the main reason why I bought this lot. You know, $2.18 feels like a steal on that. Romantic Killer Volume 1. Full color. That's cool. I'm guessing that's a manhwa. It does say Shojo Beat. So maybe it's just a full color manga. I do like full color manga. It's kind of fun. There's something nifty about that. Sweat and Soap Volume 2. Cute cover. School Frozen in Time Volume 3. I like it. It's like got a watercolor look to it. It looks interesting. Okay, very interesting. And Volume 2. I wonder if Volume 1's in there so I can start reading it. The Daily Lives of High School Boys. I like the cover. It's like a photo with drawings on it. Interesting. Kind of interesting artwork inside. Okay, that looks cool. A lot of times I just buy lots that have things that just look interesting and different. Volume 2. Just stuff I'm not familiar with or things I really want. But, you know, at just over $2 a piece, I don't mind stuff that I don't know. Just, you know, like it's not stuff I was actually going out of my way to get, but it looked like an interesting enough lot that $2 a piece, I'll just grab it. I pretty much grab any manga at $2, honestly, if I don't have it. If I have it, then I have to really think. Okay, One American Comic, a Descendants Disney Channel. Looks like screen grabs. So that I'm not too excited for. Descendants of Darkness, Volume 2. That looks interesting. Looks like a Shojo. Yeah, Shojo. This has that look to it. Shadow House, Volume 1. Kind of a fun, cute, creepy cover. Ooh, the artwork looks really nice inside. Alright, that's cool. Looking forward to checking that out. That's Volume 1? Okay, sweet. I do like when I get Volume 1 if it looks interesting. Then I don't have to, like, hunt down other volumes to read them. The Gray Man, Volume 6. I've heard this series is pretty decent. Yeah, that's cool. Volume 9. Okay, happy to get that. And Volume 7. So I think I have one volume already, so this will fill in my run a bit. Kingdom of Z. It's kind of a fun cover. Is that a zombie apocalypse, I'm guessing? She looks super stylish and cute. Interior artwork looks pretty dope. Yeah, you don't really see zombies till the end a little bit. So yeah, I'm not sure what it's about, but interesting. It's looking intriguing to me. And then we have Volume 2. That's cool. She looks fun and stylish too. Not too much zombie action. It's some kind of survival tale though. And Kingdom of Z Volume 3. So both of them together. Now they're just fighting people. No, I saw a zombie. Okay, interesting. Very interesting. And I got the first 3, so that's cool. The Gray Man Volume 8. Happy to get that. Okay, looks... Ooh, I like... it catches my... I like seeing just a room full of books like that in manga. That's awesome. Love that. Okay, Demon Slayer Volume 23. So like I said before, this set is just going to put itself together. I have a bunch of them already too. Naruto, the Viz Big 1, 2, 3, which I have already, but this one looks to be in really nice shape, so it's better than the one I have. Again, that's sort of building itself. Oh, it's a Rapido. That's I picked some of those up at New York Comic Con, but I picked up higher numbers. So number 2, that's actually really cool to get. Fill in the collection a little bit. Oh, and volume 3, sweet. I don't know if I got volume 1, but I'm getting closer to having all of them. Star Wars Rebels. That's cool. So it's like a Star Wars manga based on the Rebels cartoon, which I liked. I enjoyed watching it when my son was young. Tales of Destria? Not sure if I'm saying that right. Volume 1. Okay, that's cool. Descendants of Darkness, Volume 7. So another volume of this. Okay, that looks cool. And Volume 3. So happy to fill in that run a bit. And then it looks like we have some Scholastic American Kids comics. So Bounce Back. I don't really go on my way to get these, but I do kind of like collecting because I love the artwork. It's usually, kind of painted like this, and it just looks pretty. But yeah, I only want to pay like $1 or $2. So get them in a lot cheap is good. And then The Girl from the Sea. Is that a mermaid tail? But again, it's like well colored. It looks cute. I like stuff like that. Okay. All right. That was a pretty fun lot of manga. I just love building one shelf at a time like this. It's so much fun. We have a big box here from Goodwill. It's $86.75 for 32 volumes of manga, or $2.71 each. And I see some Japanese language stuff. I see some Osamu Tezuka. Okay, this is gonna be a fun box actually. All right, let's dig through. Okay, so this looks like it's gonna be a lot more Japanese language, which I'm not sure what series this is, but it looks really cool. I do really like these 1980s. Thinking 1980s, maybe 1990s series. I can't tell, but it looks cool. Really happy to get that. Dragon Quest Sideways one, that's cool. I remember playing Dragon Quest back in the day. That's really neat looking. Then is this Fist of the North Star? Not 100% sure. It looks it though. Yeah, I think it is. This is awesome. I do have a few volumes in Japanese, but happy to get another one. Riki-Oh Violence. This looks cool too. What I want to do is a lot of this cool looking older manga. I want to find English translations, and if not, I want to find out why not. Because a lot of it looks cool. I feel like there would be a market if people found out about some of the stuff. Brothers Volume 2 needs a little bit of a cleaning, but the cover looks really cool. It's like a skeleton cover. That one looks really, really neat. Oh, the interior looks really, really well done too. This old school stuff is amazing. I want to collect a lot more of it. But I want to try to get English translations if they ever will translate. If it's not translated, or if it is translated, I want to get it. Not sure what series this is, but it looks interesting. Like a crime drama. Oh, and the interior looks great. This stuff is cool looking. I really, really, really want to read it. Okay, another one of these Riki-Oh or whatever that is. Looks cool. Yeah, really neat looking stuff. Okay, and then these are the main reason why I bought the lot. We have some of these Osamu Tezuka collected works. Sometime in like 87, 88, they printed all his stuff in this format. So I've been kind of wanting to just collect the full set. I have, I think, 10 to 20 of them so far, but I'll buy more if I can find them cheap. And $2.71 a book is cheap because I think it cost me $7 or $8 to import them from Japan. So I'm just really happy to pick them up. And I love his stuff. I mean, I want all his stuff in English as well, but I like the idea of putting this full collected set together. I think that would be so much fun to do. And to do it at under $3 a piece would be awesome. And they literally printed everything. His older works, his newer works, whatever he had done up to that point. So some of these stories I'm just not actually familiar with because he was so prolific. He literally did something like 15,000 pages or more over his lifetime. Probably more than that. If each one of these books is like 200 or 300, 400. Yeah, maybe 15,000. Oh, Metropolis, though. That one I do know. Or not Metropolis. New World, I think. Pretty sure I have the English version of that, which is out of print and kind of expensive now. I bought it, I think, like 15, 20 years ago. Kenji. Not sure what that is. It looks cool though. Nice fighting manga. Okay, this is just a really, really fun Japanese language lot. Like, it's a lot of interesting older stuff that just looks really cool to me. Like, a lot of modern stuff looks more digital. This is all hand-drawn, awesome stuff. Osamu Tezuka Zero Man. One of these smaller versions. Okay, that's cool. Another one of these brothers. This one is very intriguing to me because the artwork looks like... Look at the shading. The artwork is just kind of stunning. Oh, that Ronald Reagan. Lots of adult pages in the middle there. I can't show you. Like, that's an amazing boxing page. Like, just the sweat flying off his head. This looks awesome. Was this ever printed in English? Someone let me know, because that looks amazing to me. I'm very curious about it. Okay, and then this is just a magazine. Nope, it's a manga. It looks really cool. Man, I'm so intrigued by all this stuff. This is the kind of stuff I want to explore more and learn more about. And find more of it if I can. Isana? I gotta work on learning more Japanese. This looks really beautiful. Man, it's really... This older stuff is really what I'm drawn to the most. Because there's just something about the way of the lines and the way it looks. That's gorgeous. Okay, oh, and this... I also jumped on this lot because this was fun. It was a Batman manga. Like, how cool is that? I like getting, like, U.S. comic characters in Japan. That is really neat. I'm actually really happy to get that. Okay, another one of these brothers. This series just... The art really intrigues me. There's a lot of adult content, though. I can't show you everything. But it's beautiful. Like, I just really, really like the way that looks. So, yeah, I want to see if there's English translations. If not, I do want to finish the Japanese set if I can. Okay, and then we have Zipang. Looks like a fun naval series. That's interesting looking. Then Anton. I forget the artist's name, but it's the guy who did Gundam and Venus Wars and whatnot. I really like his artwork. So that's really cool to get that. Yeah, this looks awesome. Okay, really happy to get that. And then I think this is his artwork as well. Same series. That is, yeah, that's really cool. This is actually a really decent Japanese language lot. Like, lots of really interesting things to me. Another one of these Dragon Quest volumes. I'm actually really excited to get these. These are cool to me. Yeah, that is really neat. Oh, Japanese language, Sandland. This is the one I actually wanted too. That is neat. I don't know if this is like a first printing or not, but something that I was curious about. This is all like high-end, better 80s, 90s manga. Or a lot of it is at least. Cashman, Volume 1. Okay, that looks interesting. And also the kind of stuff that I would, if I went to Japan, I was looking to like buy a whole ton. I'd be looking for stores for this kind of stuff for like $1 or $2. Oh, that's upside down. Okay, that is really neat. Another Dragon Quest. Dragon Quest ones are really, really neat to me. Cyborg 009, that is neat. That's something I need to get all the English versions. I do like that manga. And another Dragon Quest. Yeah, really pick that up. Okay, those are amazing. All right, so even though it was all Japanese language stuff, it was all really good, better Japanese language stuff. So I'm really happy to get this. All right, that was a really fun selection of Japanese language manga. What I like about lots like this is I explore and I learn about a lot of stuff that maybe is harder to learn about in the U.S. Because I open it up, like the brothers, I open it up, I look at it, I see how awesome it is. And then I want to research it, I figure out who drew it, who wrote it, if there's English versions. And I just like having my hands on this stuff just helps me learn a lot more about it. So I'm really excited to kind of explore and research all of these. Amazing. Okay, another box from Goodwill. It was $27.21 for 7 volumes, or $3.89 each, which I'm actually really excited because this has a lot of Parasite in it. All right, let's go through this box. All right, we got Parasite Volume 8. There's a nicer, like, deluxe version of this, but if I can get this version for, like, $3 a piece, I'm actually okay with that. $3 to $4 a piece. Volume 3. I'll probably end up getting the other version as well, but for now... I'm picking up this set. Volume 2, which I'm not sure which version I would want to read, but whichever version I complete first, it'll probably be the one I read. Volume 1, which is super dope. Demon Slayer #1, that's probably the second or third version or copy we got this video. This set is just pulling itself together, basically, at this point. Spy Family #1, this one's kind of beat up. I'm pretty sure I had that already, so I can sell it for like $3 and someone can get it cheap. And finally, Volume 7 of Parasite. Really happy to pick these up. They look like fun, creepy stories, which I like. Okay, sweet. Not the largest lot to add to my collection, but still a sweet little pile of manga. All right, this is another box from Goodwill. I paid $28.97 for 9 volumes of manga, so that's $3.21 each. Oh, and this is duplicates. I just realized this is a whole box of Maximum Ride, which we just saw in another box. Although there might be 1 or 2 volumes I needed, maybe 3 or 4 volumes. But these look pretty minty, maybe a little bit of wear. I'm sure I can get $6 out of the duplicate, so I'm not too upset about it. Volume 2. That's what happens. Sometimes when I'm buying lots of cheap lots, I'm just adding bids, and I don't know what I'm going to win, and sometimes it duplicates a little bit. But that's okay. Main point is to get as much as I can for as cheap as I can, to just get a really good price. So whatever I do add to the collection, I'm paying like nothing for. Not nothing, but if I sell, let's say, half of these at $5, it pays for the half I keep, basically. Does that make sense? Number 3. Number 7. So yeah, I think there's a couple in here that I didn't get in the other lot. Number 9, and these might be better shape. So I'm okay. Number 4, definitely know I saw that one. And number 8. So a little bit of a duplication there. Okay, so that's a full set from 1 through 9. I'm not sure if there's any volumes after 9, but definitely going to have some duplicates on those. Still very happy to get them, though. All right, we have another box from Goodwill. I paid $69.16 for 25 volumes of manga, so that's $2.76 each. Which, oh, okay, there's some interesting stuff in here. See, Junji Ito. All right, let's just dig through this box. All right, first volume, we have Anne of Green Gables, so that's a duplicate. We got one earlier in the video. So, can't help myself sometimes. And then we have Love Sickness, Junji Ito. Another duplicate. And I knew these are duplicates when I bought the lot, but the next book is the reason why I bought this lot. For $70 for this lot, this one book I've seen sell for hundreds of dollars. And not an easy book to find and not an easy series to work on. So it's Summit of the Gods. It's art by Jiro Taniguchi. I've been on a huge kick of his lately, and I've been wanting to get all his books. But his the Summit of the Gods series is out of print. And so when I saw this whole lot, and this is a good lot, 25 volumes. But when I saw this one book, I was like, oh, I got to get, I think I bid $150 for the lot. So I actually got for $90 less than I bid. I am thrilled. I really, really like his artwork. I like his storytelling. It's usually it's sort of slow paced at times, but I think I love it. I just love the atmosphere of it. I can't believe I found that. I need to find volume 1 through 4 now, but it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be cheap. I'm going to have to hunt, and hopefully one day I'll be lucky and I'll be able to find another volume. I am thrilled to pick that up, though. That alone pays for everything. Everything else is for free, pretty much. We got Hana Kimi, volume 19, 20, and 21. That's cool. Almost triple volume ones. We have 7 Deadly Sins, volume 33. So a nice higher volume. I like the way the art looks in this series. It looks pretty dope. I would like to put it together. I think I only have the first few volumes, so I'm actually happy to get that. Again, everything else is for free. If you think I paid $70 for that. So that's like amazing. I like getting stuff that I want in addition to the main one I wanted. 7 Deadly Sins, volume 37. Happy to get that. Battle of the Planets with the Alex Ross cover. That's cool. I don't know if this was old school manga or like a more modern one. I'm guessing it's a more modern one with the Alex Ross cover. 2004 first printing. I don't know. Looks cool though. Happy to get it. Hana Kimi volume 16, 17, 18. So another one of these 3-in-1 double, triple sets, whatever you would call that. Hanakimi Volume 1, 2, 3. This one, the cover's a little bit coming off, but still, that's pretty cool to get. And then Volume 10, 11, 12. This one's a little bit worn, but still for free, basically. Everything else in this lot is just a free bonus. Orin High School Host Club. Did we get this one earlier in the video? We might have gotten that one. That might be a duplicate, which is fine. Duplicates, if I can get, $5 a piece, help pay for a lot of stuff. Madoki Nowadays, Volume 1. Oh, it looks pretty cute inside. Okay, that looks cool. All right, Naruto Volume 2. I think we got this earlier. This one looks beat up, though, so that's okay. I got a nicer copy earlier, and I think I have it already anyway. Like I said, it's a set that's going to build itself. Naruto Volume 4. Set that's going to build itself, because I'm going to find them in these lots, in these collections. 7 Deadly Sins, Volume 36. So that's a nice, another volume, cute cover. Yeah, I do like the artwork in that series. That's cool. PETA 10, Volume 2. This looks like one of those early 2000 mangas. So that's cool. I like getting older stuff. I'm trying to catch up on the universe of all manga ever, basically. Attack on Titan Volume 1, we got this earlier in the video. I'm going to have duplicates galore on that. Muru Puri, Volume 3. That's a cute cover. I like the way it's drawn and colored in. Looks like a Shojo. Yeah, it's got that Shojo look. It's cool. We got 7 Deadly Sins, Volume 34. So this looks like this collection is going to help fill in my set a bit. So I'm happy to see that. Attack on Titan Volume 2. I'm pretty sure I have that one already. I think I have a full set at this point. If not, it'll build itself. Peach Girl Volume 3. I think I only have one other Peach Girl volume, so that's cool. From that run. Pet Shop of Horrors Volume 2. I like the kind of watercolor cover. Nice horror manga. That's cool. We have Murapuri Volume 4. Again, I kind of like the way it's colored. Okay, looks like a magical shoujo. And then we have 7 Deadly Sins Volume 35. So it looks like I got a good 4 or 5 of these, which is pretty cool. All right, so I'm really happy, especially with the one Jiro Taniguchi book. That alone is the reason why I bought this lot. And then all this other stuff is like a free, fun freebie. And then there's also this manga magazine. Supreme Quality Manga Magazine, I guess is the name. Don't know anything about it, but they look cool. I don't know what series are in it, but that looks neat. Sure, there's some cool stuff mixed in here. But yeah, fun to have that in a box like this. What a nice shelf full of manga. I mean, obviously, Some of the Gods is the big purchase, the thing I'm most excited for. I don't know, I've seen it on eBay sell for as much as $350. Maybe it'll go for $50. I don't know exactly how much it would be. I just know that it's hard to find. So I'm thrilled to have that. And then the rest of these manga volumes are pretty awesome. Okay, another Goodwill box. I paid $223.01 for 44 volumes of manga. That's $5.07 each. That's a little bit higher than I have been paying, but there is one rare set. You can't see on the top here, but there is one rare set in here. Not a complete set, not the rarest volumes of the set, but it's like a good foundation to start working on the set. Okay, let's go through this box. Okay, we have Dragon Hunter Volume 4. These first few volumes, I don't know if they're rare or anything. I didn't really buy the lot for these, but that does look pretty cool. Dragon Hunter Volume 3. So these are left to right, so they flipped them. This is before they started just, printing them as regular. King of Hell Volume 2. Looks interesting. So these are gotta be early 2000s or late 90s. 2003. Okay, we have King of Hell Volume 3. So these are older volumes, which are kind of cool because you don't see them as often. Or at least I don't see them when I'm trying to hunt for lots. And these are in pretty good shape, actually. King of Hell number 11. They're not too tanned or too yellowed. And there's not too much wear. So these were taken care of, which is pretty neat. What year is this? Uh, 2005. We have King of Hell Volume 10. For what I know, these might actually be kind of harder to get as well. I'm not sure, but this isn't why I bought the lot. King of Hell Volume 9. And King of Hell Volume 1. So that's a good chunk of the set right there, which is pretty cool. DN Angel Volume 8. Fun foil. And again, it looks in, well, you know, it's got a little bit of hidden wear, but relatively decent condition. I like seeing this older stuff, not too tanned, not too worn. 2005 as well, so older. All right, this lot's turning out to be pretty awesome because of condition and just the age. DN Angel Volume 7. DN Angel Volume 9. I think I have a couple volumes in my collection, but these look like a lot nicer shape than the ones I had. Dragon Hunter Volume 1, so the start of the run. Dragon Hunter Volume 2. DN Angel Volume 10. DN Angel Volume 6, so a good chunk of that run as well. And DN Angel Volume 5. I kind of like the coloring on that one. But that looks cool. Okay, happy to get those. Okay, second half. Okay, so this is the reason why I bought this lot. We have Rave Master number 17. Number 17, I think, is like a $10 to $20 volume. Not an easy one to get. Oh, the artwork's really fun, too. Yeah, I want to get these. Now, after 17, the price gets really, really high. There wasn't any of those in this lot. Not the really high, but the teens, like after issue 13 and 14, start getting a little bit more pricey. Rave Master number 16, and these are in pretty decent shape as well, and the pages are pretty white. I'm actually really happy with that. These were taken care of. Like, I think a lot of times when you see Rave Master volumes, they're kind of beat. So these actually might sell for, you know, if I had to buy them, I might pay a premium for them. Volume 15, so anything above, I think 14 has a little bit of value, like $10 to $20. So I'm actually really happy to see those. Rave Master 14. So again, a little bit lower. Once we get lower, they're not as expensive. But again, there's 4 there. Those 4 pay for like a good chunk of the lot. Like if I had bought those at full value on eBay, it's like I'm getting everything else for free almost. DN Angel number 4. Now these other series, I didn't look them up, or I'm not as familiar with them, so I don't know if there's value to them. But there could be. DN Angel Volume 3. Or there could be value with them in this condition. DN Angel Volume 2. This one has a little bit of wear, but that's okay. For the most part, these look very, you know, white and not yellow, which a lot of times this older stuff is pretty yellowed. Rave Master Volume 13. I think 13 still has a little bit of value, still above 10 to buy it one volume at a time on eBay. And then after that, there's still, I think most of them are like $7 to $10 to buy one at a time. So not an easy set to get cheap. King of Hell Volume 8. King of Hell Volume 6. King of Hell Volume 5. Samurai Deeper Volume 4. That looks pretty cool looking. Nice samurai looking manga. Okay, that's cool. DN Angel Volume 1. Oh, sweet. So I can start from the beginning, see if I like it. I like in the volume 1s and lots like this. Samurai Deeper Volume 3. I like in the rare volumes and the first few volumes whenever I buy lots. Just so that I can, A, start reading them, and B, get some of the more expensive ones out of the way. King of Hell number 7 without paying full expensive prices. King of Hell Volume 4. Yeah, this is fantastic. Just the condition alone is really nice on these. Okay, and then the last batch from this bundle, as you'll see, is I think it's the rest of the Rave Masters from like 1 through 12. So number one is the one that's the cheapest, but this is like, the spine is pretty white, just slightly tanned. There's no like major damage, just like a little bit of wear, but overall nice condition. Like I'm really happy with the condition of this. This is a great lot. So these might even have cost me a bit more if I bought them on eBay. Volume 2, this one does have a little bit of like an ink stain, but other than the ink stain, it's not too bad. Rave Master Volume 3. Okay, that's awesome. Happy to get that. Rave Master Volume 6. This one has a fun like 3D embossment on it. That is really cool. I like that one. Fun art. Fun art. Really fun. I like the snow dude. Rave Master Volume 5. Very happy to get that. Now, getting the issues after 17 is going to be hard because some of those go for like $30 to $50. Rave Master Volume 4, but this is weird. It's like a perforation. I don't know why it's like that. Interesting. But like I have 1 through 17, so I can actually read up to 17 and see if I like it enough that I want to pursue the expensive ones. I mean, I want to pursue them, but I want to find them in a lot like this where I pay like $5 each, maybe $10. But like if I read 1 through 17 and I really, really like it, then maybe I'll go on my way and pay, the 20 or 30 or 40 to get the rest. But for now, this is pretty awesome. For $5 each, or let's say I paid $7 each on these and then $3 each on everything else. I'm still happy with that. Volume 9, because I feel even $7 a piece feels like a good price on these. Rave Master Volume 8. This one's also embossed. Again, condition looks really nice on these. Very minor hints of wear, a little bit. Like they do look like they're maybe red with a little bit of marks on the, where it folds. But overall, the pages are pretty white and there's no like major damage. So I'm really happy with this. This is almost like the condition you might see at Barnes & Noble if someone like flipped through the book once and creased it a little bit. Rave Master Volume 7. This one's also embossed. I kind of like the embossed ones. I think they're cool looking. And finally, Rave Master Volume 10. All right. Very, very, very fun lot. That was a really cool lot of manga because there's just big chunks of several series and they're all older, kind of harder to find series. So I am thrilled with that. That was amazing. Okay, this is a really awesome box from Goodwill. I paid $93 for 3 lots. So I paid, let's see, 36, 8, and 8 for 6, 7, and 9. So 22 volumes total for $93. So $4.22 each. Well, let's take a... Yeah, you can see there's some actually really neat things in there. Okay, let's dig through that box. I think this might be one of my favorite lots in this whole entire video. And it's this Shigeru Mizuki books. In Japanese language, I can't read them. I want to find English versions of them. But every time I see his art, I'm like, I love it, I love it, I love it. And finally it clicked that was the same artist I kept loving. I would get issues of Garo and be like, oh, that's artwork. It's gorgeous. I just like his backgrounds are just amazing. I like, his characters, his yokai monsters. Everything he draws is just so beautiful. I'm so drawn to it that I was really thrilled. And to get... what did I pay? I paid $4.22 per book in this lot. So, like these I would have bought from Japan directly for $10, $12 each. So $4 each was amazing. So we got another one by him. This is more of a, the yokai. Oh, I like the color. Oh, I think that's him as an old man. The color pages are fantastic. Like, I sort of want to slowly go through all of them with you guys, but I also don't want this video to be more than maybe a couple hours long. If you guys really want me to dig through these slowly, like how gorgeous is that? With the spot color and everything. This is amazing. So I don't think this is, well, yeah, all right, there's some story, but it's also just focusing on some of his artwork. So there's the book on everything he's done. Oh, I guess those are all books on his stuff. I got like 3 or 4 of them. I want to own all of them eventually. Okay, another book by him. Kataro, I believe, on the cover. More of the yokai monsters. Oh, in color. Okay, that's fantastic. Like, how gorgeous are these? I really need to find the English ones so I can read them. I love just, like, the way he does backgrounds and all the detailed drawing. Like, it's kind of cartoony, but then super detailed in the backgrounds. I don't know if he, like, worked with someone and he had people do the backgrounds for him, or however it was done. It looks beautiful. And all the spot color with the orange is gorgeous. And orange is a great color to give with monsters because it's like a Halloween color. Like, look at that. That page is fantastic. I like the eyeball guy. It's very much like the Residents. I wonder if Residents were influenced by him. These little Grim Reaper type guys. The rock cave there. Yeah. This is just gorgeous. I need to get all the books on the back there. Okay. Absolutely love them. I think this is definitely the best thing I got in this whole entire... And I got a lot of amazing stuff in this haul. So another book by him. I like the witches. And Kataro. And, the colorized pages look awesome. I wonder if there's any full colorized versions of his work. Not that I don't love the black and white with spot color either. I think it looks beautiful. But full color looks kind of awesome. Wow, these pages are gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous artwork. It really just speaks to me. This older style, nicely drawn, highly detailed manga drawing is just gorgeous. So all the Shigeru Mizuki artwork is just like, it just brings me so much joy. I love it. I just think it's beautiful. Oh, wow. These ones are all in color. Are these all in color? No, just some of the pages are in color. Spot color. All those little bugs and stuff. And the tree. Like, the detail of the monsters and the backgrounds and everything. It's gorgeous. It's amazing. I could spend all day on this. So, yeah, I definitely got to get some English versions. So I got to read them and spend more time with them. I feel like when I'm just looking through the Japanese, I'm quickly flipping through it, and I'm not getting the full experience. Whereas if I was reading it, I might slow down and enjoy it a bit more. But in the meantime, I'm just thrilled to have these Japanese versions because I think they look awesome. And for $4 each, even more awesome. Like, I feel like this is something that I would have to pay $20 if I went into like Desert Island or a local shop. Okay, another one. Taro cover with the obi still attached. Color in the front. Man, these color pages are amazing. Color in the front. Color in the front. These are just gorgeous. Beautiful illustrations. Like, I absolutely love all the monsters and the creatures and the details and the backgrounds and just everything about these books are wonderful. So I have, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these. So I just need 4 more. Okay, happy with that. Those are amazing. Okay, now I'll go through some of the other stuff that I got. I got Cyborg 009 Volume 3. I do want to get a full set of these. I like this old school, robots and sci-fi. Definitely like a Osamu Tezuka influence. Like, I think it's cool. So I really want to get all those. And then this was I'm not sure. I think it's a DVD set in Japanese. So I can't watch that, but it comes with a book. So I'll definitely add it to my collection. Like, if it was just a DVD, I might not keep it, but because it has an actual little art book inside it. So you have the DVD. You have like a little art print or something attached to it. And then you have this really cool looking book. Yeah, it's like a full Japanese manga in it. Oh, that is actually neat. I think every DVD should come with a comic like this. Just make it a standard practice. That just makes it extra awesome. So the value of these 3 lots keeps coming out because I paid only $4 for that. One Punch Man Volume 1, that I definitely have already, but that's okay. I'm sure eventually someone will give me like $4 or $5 for that. Dora's Volume 1. I think we saw this earlier. Oh, yeah, I got it right next to me. So, yeah. Grab a duplicate. Sell off the duplicate. No big deal. I don't mind duplicates. Like I said, I have a shop. I can put them out for sale for, half cover price, maybe $4 or $5. And they'll sell eventually. We have House of 5 Leaves. This one looks really cool looking to me. I don't think it's old. It just has a kind of an old-timey feel. Yeah, 2003 was when it originally came out. Cool little samurai story. Maybe it's not as old-timey. I feel like the older they get, the more detailed. This seems a little bit simple, but I kind of like the way the whole book looks. House of 5 Leaves, Volume 5. So fill in that run a little bit. House of 5 Leaves, Volume 6. Okay, I'm not 100% sure which artist this is, but it's just like a whole like Japanese monster cat art book. So just like page after page of cats. Like, this thing is really amazing looking to me. I don't know if these are like really old vintage works of art being reproduced or a modern artist just creating an old-timey kind of style. Maybe it's a modern artist because that looks more modern. Beautiful book though. For $4, I feel like this is a steal. I love art books like this. This thing is just fantastic. So that is really cool. We have Original Dragon Ball Volume 2. I feel like this might be the size that I want to read it in because it's a little bit bigger. I love the cover. It's just a nice, good size version of it. I love Akira Toriyama's artwork. And I've never read Dragon Ball, and I kind of want to read it. So I feel like this set might be the set that I really want to get it in. And then volume 3. Yeah, I like this size. So I definitely want to try to track down more of that size. More Shigeru Mizuki stuff. Little like Kataro there. Is this beautiful? So this is more of like a book with illustrations. Beautiful illustrations though. Like this is gorgeous. Okay, add UFO monster or something. Yeah, I love that. That's amazing. Wow, this is a box full of treasure. Oh, and then we have older JoJo's from Japan in Japanese language. That is cool. I want to collect more foreign editions like that because I just think they're neat. And then this is probably 90s Alexandrite Volume 1. I'm not sure the date on this. Oh, I like the style there, the fashion. Is it fashionable? Maybe. Okay, that looks very interesting. Okay, and then I got some magazines. We got this magazine that looks like was it haiku? I'm trying to see if I recognize any of the other mangas in there. Not sure. Oh, that's an ad for the Blu-ray. Like a poster in it. I kind of want to collect more of these manga magazines, but I might just try to collect ones with my favorite manga and anime on the front, just because I feel like it would get a little overwhelming pretty quick. But if they're in lots and I get them cheap, that's basically I bought it for other stuff in it, and these were just kind of like added free items. Even though when I calculated the price per, so I did pay $4 each, but like I said, the Kataro stuff, I probably would have paid $10 each easily. So basically these are free. Yeah, okay, so another haiku. And then Animedia Hyper. Another magazine. Not too familiar with what's in here, but it still looks cool. Very cool. Okay, this batch of stuff was amazing. This is, I think, my favorite things out of the whole haul video. Sweet stuff. It's super fun to add another 400 volumes of manga to my collection. And this isn't even everything in the picture. This is just what I can fit on my filming table. So much fun. I love it. I cannot wait to do it again.